Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Heal Healer Tarot. My name is Angel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This channel is dedicated to spiritual enlightenment, self-actualization, and aligning to meaning and purpose in life. So if that is something that you are interested in, then you are in the perfect place at the perfect time for the perfect reason. All we have is the now, so whenever you come across this reading, it is indeed the perfect time for you. However, we do draw upon the energies of the cosmos to help guide us like a roadmap towards your highest good and your greatest soul's vibration. This is a general collective energy read for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is a Celtic cross reading, an extended Celtic. We're going to be pulling on the energy vibration of the now, what energy is around at this time and what you need to know most. It is the full moon, November the 8th, 2022. It is right around about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to dive into what it is that you need to know most about this full moon energy for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So the eclipse energy is all about an awakening, an awareness, epiphanies, things that are being illuminated for you to put you back onto the path to your highest and greatest vibrational good. This is the energy of Taurus, which talks about your legacy. It talks about what you're manifesting, what you're creating, how you're bossing up, how you're showing up in the world. It also talks about your physical material growth, the journey, the aspects of yourself, and how you're creating the autonomy, the independence, the stability, and the long-term security for yourself and for your loved ones. It is a little bit of a primary focusing on the self energy, but it's what you do for yourself that sets your children up, that sets your lineage up, your family up, that kind of helps to support your community as well. So even though we're looking at what we're doing to work on ourselves and how we're showing up in the world, we're also doing this work for what? The greatest and highest vibrational good of all. So there's that energy of your North Node stepping into your purpose, stepping into true meaning in life, really living from an energy of intention and doing the good work. When we talk about doing the good work, we're talking about doing the work that is there to support one another, how we're helping, supporting, and lifting each other up through this process. So it talks about an energy of connecting with soul tribe, connecting with your soul family, going on the journey with like minds and people that are there to support you through the process, to also show you the lessons. A lot of times when I think about soul tribe, we always think about, people that are supporting us, people that are assisting us, that are helping us along the way. But the people that give us the hardest challenges, the ones that are the most difficult, the things that are most, the relationships that are the most complicated are the ones that are the biggest lessons to our soul. So it's learning how to appreciate how we show up for one another. Oftentimes you play the victim or the heroine. It's like, or the villain, not the victim, the villain. Sometimes I play the villain in your life in one lifetime so that you can go through certain experiences to grow. And then in the next lifetime, you come back and play the villain for me so that I can go through whatever experience it is that I need to go through in order to grow spiritually. So we all play different roles, but it's all for what? One common and one greatest good. To align us to true meaning and purpose, to bring us full self-actualization, and to get us more in tune and tapped on to our spiritual selves. We're divine spiritual beings living a physical human experience. So let's go ahead and cleanse the energy space. And the way in which we do that is I want you to take a deep breath in and hold for however long it feels comfortable for you. I want you to release that breath. And with releasing that breath, I also want you to release any expectation that you have for this reading. Release any tension that you have built up anywhere in your body. Continue to breathe in and out and bring to your mind's eye what it is that you came to this reading for more clarity, more insight, and more understanding about. But I also want you to be open to whatever messages come through, as they are for your highest good and your greatest emanation. We're going to cleanse the energy space with the singing bowl. Let's begin. Spirit, what are the messages for the collective air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. What does the collective air signs need to know, Spirit? For their spiritual purification, enlightenment, elevation, evolution, and healing. For their highest vibrational good. For Gemini. For Libra. And Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. What is heart of the matter? Oh yeah, judgment. I was picking up this energy. This energy also came through for the earth sign energies. And I know both Libra and Taurus have Venus energy in their chart. But what this energy is really saying for me, because it is a collective energy, we're all elevating, we're all growing. And though we all may take different paths, we're all moving towards the same ideal, which is a deeper spiritual connection with God, a deeper spiritual connection with ourselves, more meaning and purpose in our lives, an energy of ascension and connection. We all want to be validated. We all want to be heard. We all want to be accepted. And we all want to be understood in some way, shape, or form. We're social beings living a physical experience, and we want to have connections with others. So the strongest and deepest connection that you can have is the connection that you have with yourself. And the 20 energy, the 20 energy talks about the deeper connection that you have with your soul. And that is the connection that you also have with your higher self and with the divine. So there's this ascension energy that you're going through. Even though you may not know what the best choices is or how things are playing out, you're just being asked to accept and move with the energy of whatever opportunities are coming in for you at this time. You're being asked to go with the flow and just to allow. There's lots of blessings and abundance coming in with judgment energy. The universe is gifting you with all of these different blessings and opportunities, and you're just being asked to open up and allow. One of the biggest things that I'm getting for you, air signs, is allow connections, allow support. Allow other people in. For some reason, I'm getting this energy of like solitary, more like a Virgo energy. You're being asked to open up, to put yourself out there, and to make more meaningful connections with others, to allow others into your space and place at this time. What's influencing this judgment energy? Look, Empress energy. Yeah, compassion, love, sharing, nurturing, comforting. This is an energy that talks about how you're growing. It's an energy that talks about how you're fulfilling lots of life purposes, but also how you're creating through this process that you're going through. There could have been a lot of deep spiritual healing that you've just gone through. lots of epiphanies, lots of awareness. And now that you're in this energy, you're showing up in this energy, like we were talking about, Venus energy. You're showing up in the energy of love. Love for self means love for others. And when you truly have that love for yourself, you'll love others as well, no matter how they show up. Now it's, excuse me, now it's making sense to me why I was getting that energy of sometimes we play the villain and sometimes we play the heroine in each other's lives. Because you're meant to love the ones and those that are most complicated, most difficult to love as well. Because they also serve meaning and purpose. You're meant to love your shadow as much as your light because it all has purpose and meaning. We can't have the light without the shadow, and we can't have the shadow without the light. We can't have protons without neutrons, and we can't have neutrons without protons or electrons. We have to have both the electrons and the protons. Neutrons as well, right? That's the neutral observer. There has to be a middle ground like temperance energy. But that's when you infuse the two polar opposites into one. So that's kind of like the journey that you're going through right now. You're kind of fusing your two polar opposites into one. What's grounding this energy? The Knight of Wands. Ambition, drive, action, the desire for fulfillment. This is a desire for more meaning and purpose in life, and willing to take the action steps that are required to attain some kind of goal, some kind of objective, some kind of intention here. And she's looking up to her higher self, aligning with true meaning and purpose, stepping into one's purpose in life, showing up in one's fullness, taking risks, being spontaneous. This is an energy of inspiration, but it's also an energy of accomplishment and attainment as well. How do we accomplish things and attain things in our lives? By taking action, showing up, being accountable, doing the work. What else is going on, Spirit, in the past energy? Knight of Pentacles, you've been on a journey and you've definitely been doing the work, air signs. You have been doing the work. You've been allowing your inspirations to drive you, right? You understand the differences between the two different paths. You have the spiritual path and you have the material world path here. But you're learning through this process. You're learning how to infuse the two. Remember, the spiritual journey as well as the practical journey all leads to the same place. So you're learning how to infuse those energies and co-create with source, with universal energy. This is an energy that talks about not giving up, doing whatever it takes to accomplish what it is that you desire, being inspired to do whatever this work is. It's lifting you up into an energy of abundance, to fulfillment. It's an energy of grace, living in the energy of all that is. I'm feeling like omnipotent energy, fulfillment energy, just lots of energy of creation and growth. But there's also a lot of supportive, loving energy around you as well. This is a deep soul knowing that you're in the right place at the perfect time and for the perfect reason. What is driving this energy? Yeah, answering the spiritual call. Eight of Cups energy talks about you really answering the call. When we're all called towards our spiritual gifts, we're all called towards our purpose in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes it's after we've done a lot of times it's after we've done a certain amount of growth. We've connected with our spirit in certain ways. When we're in the energy of being humble, when we're just in the energy of flow and grace and blessings and love. And we understand all aspects of who we are, our shadow and our light. And then we're being asked to move into a brand new, higher, more in tune more spiritual calling, following your intuition, doing the spiritual work, looking for more meaning, fulfillment, and purpose in life, moving away from the things that cause confusion, disillusion, that aren't authentic to your soul. And look what we have here. You're halfway along the journey with that full moon in Taurus energy. So now that you've reached the precipice or the apex, we're going down the other side and back around again, back to whence you came. What's coming in the near future? Still, there's plenty of options and choices. This is that energy that talks about you can't choose wrong. Rather you're inspired to move in a certain way, rather you're creating or manifesting in a certain way, rather you're being called or moved to follow your intuition or your soul or your inner guidance. No matter what one of these options, no matter what route you take, it's all leading you to your higher self. It's all leading you to the energy of co-creation with Source and Spirit. It's all leading you to manifestation and growth. And what are you manifesting and growing? You're manifesting your wish, your hopes, your desires, but you're also manifesting this energy of love, comfort, protection, and peace. So don't be afraid of all of the options and opportunities that you have coming towards you as you move into rest of November and going into that new moon in Sagittarius energy, because you're really in the energy of setting yourself up for what's next. Sevens always comes in for me as tests from the universe. Don't be tested or tempted to move in a direction that's only going to take you backwards. Because everything that glitters isn't gold, but you need to allow your intuition to guide you towards what's going to be the best choice for you. Don't be tempted is what this energy is saying. You've learned all of the lessons. You know intuitively what the right choice is for you. So just choose wisely and with the proper intention. That's the first thing we should always ask ourselves when we're making or setting intentions. What's the why? Why do you want to create this? Why do you want to move in a certain way? Are you only being driven by your passions? Are you only being driven by the material rewards? Or is there a deeper, more spiritual meaning towards what it is that you're doing? Those are the questions that are coming up for you. What is it that I want to create? How do I want to evolve in my life? And what's driving me spiritually? What's driving me materially and practically? And what's also driving me in my soul? What is the energy that you're sitting in right now? Look at this. 10 of Cups, cornucopia energy, fulfillment. As above, so below. You cannot make this up. In the spiritual realm as well as on earth, you're mirroring this energy here. You're fulfilled in so many different ways you don't even realize it. That's that Empress energy. The Empress knows that she has everything, that she's always manifesting, always creating, always has everything that she needs, that she's never without. There is no fear here. There is no false evidence appearing real. There are no illusions. You have the all-seeing eye, and you know intuitively what is the best thing for you. And so you're sitting in this energy of fulfillment. You're sitting in the energy of contentment, of happiness, of joy. I was getting this in another reading. What was the energy that I was getting? Exaltation. Full. Just full. Complete glee. Euphoria. You're exalted in the energy. Because you have everything that you need, everything that you want, everything that you desire right within you. And you're awakening to that awareness. What's going on in your environment, beautiful air signs? 10 of Wands. You're leaving the past in the past. You've released whatever burdens or stresses. You've completed all of those karmic cycles that were required, the serpent energy. This is an energy that talks about releasing and completing all of the karmic spiritual lessons that were required for you to learn in this lifetime so that you can set yourself free with the judgment energy. The Judgment energy is asking you, have I fulfilled everything that I wanted to fulfill in this lifetime? Have I shown up in the ways in which I wanted to show up? Have I allowed my spirit to drive me and inspire me into doing the things that I truly love? Have I been the person that's reliable, dependable, that other people can count on? Have I been honest and noble and truthful with myself and others? And what is the next phase for me? What am I being called to do next is the question here. How am I being called to show up on the next phase or the next leg of my journey? And you're putting all of those fears, all of those questions to rest, because you realize that whatever it is that you go through in this now is only building you to be more resilient. The Ten of Wands is never giving up. Fortified, resilient, and steadfast in one's hearts and desires. What is the energy of your Eight of Wands? You want to continue to move forward. That's your hope. Movement forward. That you're in alignment with all that is. You have 2-8 energies coming in. You have changes in love, connections, relationships that are very supportive, very loving, very nurturing. But you also have huge changes in where you're moving, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. The way you live your life is totally changing right now. You may not even see all of the changes because they're still in the energy of manifestation. Everything hasn't been revealed. Everything hasn't been birthed or born. It's still in the process. It's going to take some more work, some more time. The 8 to the 10 energy, things are coming into fulfillment. There's an energy need of just being patient and allowing things to unfold naturally. With your culminating energy, beautiful air signs. Look at this Page of Pentacles. You're going on a brand new journey. You're starting a whole new life experience for yourself. This is you doing the work, learning some new things, exploring, putting some new practices into your daily routine, things that are keeping you more grounded, things that are centering you, things that are better for your health. There's a huge emphasis here on health and wellness and things that are going to make you happy, things that are fulfilling you, things that are a part of your now, not your past, but your now. What's the life lesson or your message of advice? Magician energy, to trust yourself, to trust your process and know that you are enough. Know that you have all of the tools. Know that you are the master manifester of your life. And that's the new beginning that you're on. That you can create, right? You are the sole creator. If you stay in this energy of blessing and grace, you put in the work, you allow your soul to guide you, be inspired. You follow your intuition. You're creating all of the happiness that you desire. And you're definitely getting the downloads, the inspiration from Source Spirit, from your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, everyone. You have your spiritual soul team around you as you embark upon this new journey. So this is a journey of blessings and abundance, new opportunities coming in. This could be a new opportunity in career, a new opportunity in some way in your life that's going to help you to build more financial prosperity, more income. Planting these new seeds are going to grow into something abundant that you don't even realize yet. What is your soul lesson, beautiful soul? The Hermit energy, to trust yourself. To trust yourself and to realize that you have everything that you need, everything that you desire is already within you. Virgo energy coming in. Your sole purpose in this lifetime is to work on you, to develop you, to nurture you, to come into your highest and greatest form, to trust the inner light from within, to know that this world that we create is created from the spirit out. You create from your spirit into the energy of reality, and not vice versa, not from the outside in. Everything is manifested from the inside out. And that's the energy of the magician. Everything starts and ends with me. I am. And what are you, beautiful soul? Whatever you say you are. Whatever you want to be, whatever you want to do, however you want to show up, however you want to show up, and whatever you want to manifest is all within your potential, all within your control. I love it. At the bottom of the deck, beautiful soul, 4 of Cups. Don't miss out on these beautiful opportunities for your growth and expansion. Don't allow past energies, fears, confusion to block you away from how things are manifesting and growing for you. What is that? Look at that. Magician energy coming out again. So that's for Gemini. Magician energy oftentimes for me is the card of Gemini. It's what you're manifesting. Some people say Aries energy. It starts with the self. I am. Additional messages for Gemini. Additional messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? It seems like this past life energy, soul tribe energy has been coming up for everybody. That's what's being eclipsed here. I was doing some energy of the day, and the one thing that I was finding with this full moon eclipse energy, I was thinking of a mass awakening. Look at that. The energy of integration. This is Hierophant temperance energy, Sagittarius energy coming through. I was getting the energy of the mass awakening of the 85%, the deaf, dumb, and blind. Everybody's waking up. They're coming online. What are you coming online to? Your spiritual gifts. Just how unique you are, just how miraculous you are. Things that have been dumbed down within you, you're now realizing that you have the well of all that is, of all blessing, of all creation, of all manifestation within you. That's what the third eye energy is awakening to. Look at this. Even though it may have been a slow process for you to get to where you are, you're now in that balanced vibrational energy, and you're manifesting all of your dreams and your desires. Manifestation energy is your energy of your advice. Continue to manifest. What are you manifesting? You're manifesting balance, harmonious connections. You're manifesting the energy of enough, having all that you desire, not lacking anything. There's nothing to be lacked here, especially with the 10 of Cups energy. And when you come from a space of already having, you're never seeking, you're never wanting. With the Fool energy, you're in the energy of trusting the universe, that the universe will bring you the bounty with the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is bringing you, right? These new beginnings are going to lead to fulfillment, security, stability, manifesting with the Libra and the Taurian energy. Everything is coming together for you, beautiful Gemini. Connections, material opportunities and gains, new business ventures, new career goals, breaking new soil. I'm almost getting like a ribbon cutting with this card. Maybe starting a brand new business. Give me some energy for the soul tribe of Libra. What does Libra need to know, Spirit? Libra, what does Libra need to know for their highest and greatest vibrational good? Libra, what does Libra need to know? And so it is. Messages for Libra. First card out, the Rebel. Taking control. Taking control of your life. This is the energy of the Master Manifester. You are in control of your own universe. Everything you think about, you bring about. Whatever it is that you desire, you create. You create it with your own hand, with your own work, with your own effort. You're going from the 3, the energy of creation, to the energy of realization. You're starting to realize all of the blessings, all of the bounty, all of the joy and happiness and everything that you have in your life. What additional messages for Libra? Additional messages for Libra. Additional messages for Libra. What else does Libra need to know in reference to this spread? This full moon, total lunar eclipse in Taurus. Take a leap of faith. Have these new beginnings. Don't hold on to anything too tightly. Set appropriate boundaries, but be willing to move forward. Be willing to trust the process, because this is of your own manifestation, right? It's from your own inner desires. You're learning to trust yourself. This is the energy that talks about you. This is universal law, but it's also the energy that talks about I create my universe based on my truth, based on my reality, based on what it is that I feel, and also an energy of how you show up. 5 of Pentacles energy. For a long time, you may have been feeling as if though you were left out, you know, feeling as if though you were abandoned, that you didn't have a lot of support around you. And it caused you to do what? Trust yourself. Lean on yourself. Fill your own cup. And now that you know how to fill your own cup, you know how to support yourself through the process, you know how to implement the change, right? So you never feel left out again. Why? Because you know you always have universal and source energy with you always, because the blessing, the bounty is within you. How can I feel left out or rejected when I'm always in connection with source energy? Even when we think we're on the outside, we're always on the in. And if one door is blocked or one opportunity is closed, it's closed for a reason. Rejection is divine protection, because it's keeping you in the energy of being on the path of what you deserve and what you need, and not on the things that are going to harm you or hurt you. Any additional messages for Soul Tribe of Libra? Any additional messages for the Soul Tribe of Libra? What does Libra need to know, Spirit, in reference to the spread? Libra energy. Last shuffle. Libra energy. All right. All is mind. Taking decisive action. Don't allow yourself to talk yourself out of whatever it is that you're doing. Don't allow your fears of abandonment, fear of rejection, fear of loss prevent you from taking the risks. Things are coming together for you, beautiful Libra. Things are coming together for you. You just have to trust. Messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know, Spirit? What are the messages for the Soul Tribe of Aquarius? Additional messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for their highest vibrational good? Strength energy showing up. Continue to persevere. Continue to move forward. Trust in the process and trust in the universe. What is the energy for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know? And 2 more. Can we get 2 more? How many is that? We'll take the 2 that turned over. First card out is the energy of transformation. Yeah, allow the process. This is the energy of death. It means that you need to let go of something so that it doesn't hold you back. I'm really feeling it could be a false belief. And that false belief could be around, you know, wishing or hoping that things could have been different than what they were. This could be related to past life, past relationships. We have the King of Pentacles here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of having a new vision, being willing to move in a new direction, moving forward, learning the lessons, the spiritual lessons that are required, and being on one accord. Maybe that's the energy here that needs to be transmuted or released, right? There's something about your past that you're still holding on to that's kind of preventing you from bossing up with that Taurian energy. It's going to be different for each and every one of you, Aquarius. But in order to have this brand new beginning, in order to have the bounty, the blessings, in order to move towards fulfillment of your self-actualization, your dreams and your desires, answering your spiritual call, it's going to require you to release something from your past. It could be memories. It could have been the thought or hope that things could have been different. It could be something that you're holding on to because of the sentiment that it has on your heart. But it's blocking you from coming into the fulfillment of what it is that you desire. It's blocking you from coming into the wholeness and the fulfillment of yourself. Any additional messages for Aquarius before we pull the oracle message? Alrighty. Additional message is that things are changing and that you have to trust the process and stop clinging and holding on to the past. You can't, look, 5 of Cups. Totality, difficulties, conflicts, arguments, disagreements, not being on the same accord. But in this particular deck, the Osho Zen deck, I always think about this card as being trust, being able to trust one step to the next, one movement to the next, trusting your decision, trusting your actions, trusting the people around you, trusting that the universe is going to be there to support you, and being able to stand in that energy and that radiance of who you truly are, showing up authentically and unapologetically you. All right, beautiful Aquarius. I love it. I love this energy for the air signs. So let's go ahead and pull a card from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle. I love these cards because they give us journaling prompts. You want to always come to this reading with your soul journey journals so you can write down the journaling prompts so that you can take a deeper soul dive into exactly what this reading means for you. Prime example with this 10 of Wands. What stressors, what worries, what hardships, what energy have you been carrying or holding on to that is no longer resonating with where it is that you're moving and where it is that you're going? What new beginnings do you want to start? What have you learned? What are you trying to manifest or create? What have you been afraid to see for what it truly is? Where have you been wearing the rose-colored glasses? How have you been afraid to show up in your fullest form? What have you been hiding from yourself and others? I'm getting that with the Hermit energy. It's like hiding from yourself and others. It's a withdrawal energy. It's a seclusive energy. It is an energy that talks about you doing the work, but for some reason you're keeping it to yourself. You're not sharing that with others, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just an energy of for some reason I'm just getting this energy of not being fully authentic. There's still aspects and pieces of yourself that you're hiding that you haven't really revealed to others. So you're being asked to show up in your fullness and don't hold anything back. I'm getting the energy of no hold bar. How do they say that? No hold bars. No, something like that. You know what I mean? It's like not holding back on anything. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. Stand in your authenticity. You know, you're meant to show up in a certain way. You're meant to accomplish a certain thing. Stop playing small is the energy. That's how this is coming through. And that's what you're learning, right? You've been on this learning curve for a while. And one of the things that you've been learning is how to not play small and to step into your power. Step into your personal power, beautiful air signs. All right, oracle message for the beautiful air signs. What does the air signs need to know, Spirit, for their highest vibrational good? Look at that, the energy of 30. The how is in the now. What has your intuition been trying to tell you? What has your intuition been trying to tell you? Your how is in the now. What is your intuition been trying to tell you? Number 30 is all about something new that you're creating, something new that you're building. Aquarius needs to let go of something in order to have this new beginning. Libras need to allow in order to have this new beginning. And Gemini needs to trust the process. The number one question that keeps us in a holding pattern is how? How do I get to where I want to be? How do I know what path to take? How will it unfold? We want to know how things will work out before we take the leap. We overthink and worry about the unknown, which keeps us stuck. You've pulled this card because you've been stuck in the need to know trap, wanting to know how and when something will happen, which is obscuring the clarity you seek. The how is in the now, meaning each step you take will reveal more of the path to you. When you take a step forward, the universe can support you. The universe does not respond to questions, but rather to action. What guided action can you take right now? Instead of asking how, change your focus and ask, what can I do right now? Then listen intently for the direction. You may get an inkling through an inner knowing. Whether you refer to it as a gut reaction, instinct, foresight, or certain knowingness, everyone has the gift of intuition. You are being called to pay close attention to the messages you've been receiving and learn how to work with this inner awareness. You'll know when you are being guided because you'll feel a presence of love and comfort. You will know what path is best for you by the way it feels energetically. Does it feel expansive, light, and joyful? Trust that. Your question, beautiful soul, what has my intuition been trying to tell me? That has been your energy vibration, energy update for the collective air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am truly honored and grateful. If you haven't already done so, beautiful air signs, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share these videos with those that you believe could benefit from the messages, and subscribe. Become a part of the Soul Joyner family where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. And that unique soul is you. Until our soul paths cross again, Soul Joiners, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be on to you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.